we are going to be rating the Wolverhampton card on the 23rd of November. Looks pretty decent, to be fair. Some good 2-year-old winners. Pitney, Rosa Applause, Havana Ball, all won by some decent margins as well. Return to form for Pridwin. Clear Point as well. Looks to have run a really solid time there. And Alfred, who has backed up a win from a previous card, I think at Newcastle. It won a great time, but since changing from to George Bowie's yard, he's now 2 from 2, so he's working the magic there. Yeah, quite interesting to see these 2-year-olds, to be honest. Hopefully something shows up, which they normally do. Pitney, Rosa, Havana, Pridwin. That looks slowish for Pridwin. I'm interested in this Clear Point. I know at Kempton he's put up a time, speed rate of 90. Really strong time. With the form that has worked out pretty well. So he went missing next time out and he's backed it up here somehow. So interesting to see what that time is like. 74.2. Let's just rattle through these. Set the card up. And we'll of course check the pace on these cards as well, just to make sure we eliminate any times that are screwing up the figures. 2691, here we go. Let's get rid of that. Alfred, even to fast, okay. Hardy, even to slow, okay. Pitney, decent winner here. Slow time, okay. Even time. Okay, so they slowed up mid-race. Rosa Applause, decent enough sectionals. Looks quite useful. Havana Ball, even time. Looks to have won that early on. Pridwin, fast. Okay. Where do they assume that's fast? Okay. Even pace for rock opera. Again, looks pretty steady. Clear Point, even pace. Okay, Lord Ridford is in that as well, so that must be pretty useful because Lord Ridford is consistent. Glorious Goodwood winner as well. And slow. A fast finish. Okay. Nothing really concerns me that's either going to be too fast or too slow. So it looks pretty promising. Alfred. Off 10 stone. This did surprise me, to be honest. I didn't think he would win again. 128, and this is a nursery. E75, E82, so Again, he's come quite convincingly clear of an 82 rated Hanor's. Jane Chapelheim. She's had some good winners. Champagne Prince most recently. 7 furlong in 6-6. Yeah, that's fine. Pitney, Hugo Palmer. Leader, ran on well. Holly Sanks the second. Rosa Applause. Comfortably, yeah, won that well. I mean, Simon and Ed Crisford do well if they're 2-year-olds, don't they? I mean, and another man that does well here, Archie Watson. D63. Well, Rosa Applause did have probably more promising sectionals than Vanna Ball. Rock Opera 74. This is the one, hopefully Clear Point puts up a good time. I mean, the sectionals didn't really stand out, if I'm honest. It weren't like, wow, they've really blazed the trail. He's finished like a bullet, you know. And Bohemian Breeze. Charlie Johnston, a rare winner for him. Okay, hold on. There's a lot of reds here. Bohemian Breeze. Looks slow. Is that affecting the... Yeah, I think we'll have to take that. I'm going to have to take it 2 seconds slower than what you'd expect. Standard deviations 1.37. I like it to be under 1.25 at the most. First of all, Alfred. Okay, wow. He's really showing up well around a bend here. 85.10. It is class 4 version of the class 3 time. Done it off top weight as well. Run to a mark of 90. Impressive, I have to say. I didn't expect him to put something up like that from his last run, which is Newcastle, I believe. So maybe he's just really benefited from going around a bend, but he will take some stopping next time out, especially as some really weak nurseries around. And you did that not save? Okay, weird. Even if you go back to it's not too risky, he's going to be going there. He's still got some manoeuvre there. Hugo Palmer, who had a winner on the card as well, 77 Rocket Warrior. Go back down here, 65. Yeah, that's smart. Let's go back to this section also, this one. So he's dropped out last. Rocket Warrior should be up with Asian Tide, pressing Asian Tide now. I think these two have had a little maybe ding dong for the lead here. There's Alfred back at the rear. Just bring this across. So they're quite slow finishes. So 1.21. Yeah, so these two are pulling clear. Now Alfred is big manoeuvre out wide there. He's followed through by who's in the red? It's not too risky. Oh wow, he's miles better. He is. Yeah, I mean, not too risky. He's bumped into one there. But he's coming off an absolute battering at Newmarket in heavy ground. Visor first time. Let's not get carried away. He's not the best horse, but he might improve over maybe further potentially. But definitely, I think he could be well treated off of that mark, you know. Rocket Warrior, I'd say as well. That was a big improvement. There's one at Bath. That's quite a bad run at Wolverhampton over a mile after. Maybe he needed it. Maybe he needed that. Not the pace to challenge. We might be looking at maybe good 10 furlong horses here. By Saxamora, Moonlit View. I would say you definitely want to be following the first three in this, especially Alfred. No price next time out. But if you've got a double, if you've got a treble on the day, you probably want to put this in quite comfortably. Behind Stormy Waves in September, he run to 82. I mean, I'm surprised Peter Chapelheim has let this go. City Light. Do you know what? I like this, especially on your weather. I think this is going to be winning again. Amaze me. I mean, I don't know how they do it, but they do buy exceptionally well. 25 grand. I mean, that's gonna make that back in no time, I think. I think Rocket Warrior, I mean, when he steps up in trip, I wouldn't be put off of him. 1.5 miles. And maybe some of these, if they're running during the day, might pop out in a big price. Something like this, you might get 16s. I mean, it's coming off a win. Yeah, Alfred, okay. Let's make sure we tracked it. Yeah. It's not too risky. Okay. See, I really didn't expect it. That's the joy of this, you know. You just never know. Split that across 75.14. Pretty standard. Let's judge that soon. Pitney 67. Oh. great. Royal Applause. I'd probably expect a little bit better. Okay, he's run to 74. 74. Be interesting to see what this Elricha runs to. 55. Okay. Can't imagine that's going to be winning next time out. 74. What's the handicap we're giving it? No. Blue point. Simonon was a stayer. Which is Kodiak. But look at his family of stayers. Wow. And a Kodiak, and then he sent it to a blue point. I mean, this could be quite useful going forward. Be interesting to see where it goes next time out and what it does. Because you'd imagine it's going to want further. I know it's by blue point, but maybe like 7 furlongs, especially the way it's won. Or Richard, haven't got a mark yet. Did well in the circumstances. It's not a bad form boost. A 55 rated horse, almost winning, and a class 5 novice. This could be useful. Let's just see what it does next time out, because I thought the sectionals as well were fairly good. Yeah, let's see that one. Havana Ball 73. 76.35. 48, that's run to. Handicapper has a 57, that's going to struggle. Moonfire. That's run okay up the rail, and it's picked it off pretty well. Miss Morale. That's probably tied in well with Rosa Applause, isn't it? Rosa Applause, Havana Ball. It's interesting they've both franked it. Lulu's Gift, she didn't come out and really put up a good time, but she did win at Newcastle. Looks a pretty hot maiden then if 1, 2, 3 have come out and won. Probably have to rate that card up and see. There might be something hiding in this time that hasn't been showing. But yeah, decent horse. Pridwin 87. Yeah, sprint finish, wasn't it? Again, these horses will meet each other again for sure. Chillingham 88, 79, 79, one for the gutter, Knowlton Cross. I'm pretty sure those two met each other next time out. They look a bit badly handicapped. One for the gutter for sure, Knowlton Cross. Backing trip. Rock Opera 78, 79, 46. Yeah. Close to a class 4 time, not bad. Not bad. In the class 5 race. 66, yeah, kind of spot on, isn't it? Nothing exceptional there. 109.95. Yeah. Again, this horse has done this before at Kempton 2 starts ago. Lord Rinford's run around to 53, 88.58 should be class 3. Yeah, more to come. I know it's run its race, but there's probably more to come from this one. Dynamic Force has gone. Wow, they dropped at £3 to 77. Went in nearly at 11s. Interesting. He's miles clearer, isn't he? Looks like he's pinched out off the bend. What's this coming out wide? Hasn't had the best of trips. Ancient Times. Interesting. Where's that come from? Stall 6. He's dropped in. I mean, I love that about a sprint around the bend. I know Catchy used to do it. They just pick up speed without having even to be asked. You know, like he's gaining momentum going into that straight. Like you can just see he loves it. And like he's found like 2 to 3 lengths there. Killed them on the bend. Absolutely killed them. You imagine like Lingfield now. This horse. Woo. I think Ancient Times has made a nice bit of headway there. Probably worth following Ancient Times. Has been as high as the 90s before. That's his first run off a break. Might want a bit of a straighter track, straighter finish. Mr. Bart, don't pass that. Yeah. Definitely follow this. I think it had no chance of winning the way that horse has won. Run off of that bend, you know. Follow Clear Point. I think that's a bit there. 95. I think that's going to win again. That'll take some pegging back. Lord Ridderford. It's strange they've got this out. I don't know why. And what their plans are. Southall on Tuesday. I mean, it does like the all weather, but just put it away, I would say. Put it away. Interesting. Okay, that card was a lot surprising. More surprising than I thought, you know. Especially Alfred. Some good 2-year-olds here, you know. They probably haven't shown their full potential on the clock, but some good finishes, some wide margin wins as well. Moving forward, definitely keep an eye on them. Not going to be world beaters, but in the coming months they'll be useful horses. But Clearpoint and Alfred stars of the show for me. I could even see Clearpoint maybe stepping up to listed level. I really do, especially at Lingfield when they got some of those sprints coming up. I mean, listed horses around there. If you think from the previous video, what did Willem Tway over 6 record? Was like an 86. So if he was to basically race Willem Tway, I'd say he'd give him a race, I think, especially over 5 furlongs, you know. Definitely take those two. Okay. Cheers. Appreciate it. Catch you on the next one.